when I was 21.
What is going on, guys? Koogs46 here, bringing you a brand new episode of MLB The Show 17 Dream Cards. This is the series where we talk about all the cards that we want to see in MLB The Show 17, whether they're rookie flashbacks, prime flashbacks, postseason flashbacks, legends, or any other cards that we want to see. This is where we discuss them. Another week has passed and you guys have killed the comment section again. So many good suggestions and I can't thank you guys enough. This week I kind of wanted Dream Cards to have some sort of a theme to it. We all know that the MLB announced the Hall of Fame winners, I guess you could say, the Hall of Fame inductees, the people who are going into the Hall, and that's Ivan Rodriguez, Tim Raines, and Jeff Bagwell. So in this episode, I kind of wanted to honor those three players. You guys left comments for these players, so we're going to showcase all the comments for them, and we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame inductees. So starting off first, we're actually going to be talking about somebody who didn't make it but was super close. Jeff Bagwell already has a card in MLB The Show 16. Chances are he might have one in 17 as well, but since he already has one in 16, we're going to go to the next person on the list. This guy barely missed getting into the Hall of Fame. He is pretty deserving, one of the best relief pitchers of all time. I've had comments for him on I think every single video, whether it just be a few or a lot, but this is a card that has been requested in the past, and he just barely missed the Hall of Fame, probably deserves it next year. That is Trevor Hoffman. Behind Mariano Rivera, Trevor Hoffman is probably one of the greatest closers of all time, if not the second greatest closing pitcher of all time. He is a San Diego Padres legend. He practically was their bullpen for a long time. He had set records. He was one of the most consistent relievers in the league, and he definitely deserves a card in MLB The Show 17. And he pretty much should be in the Hall of Fame, I think. I don't know. Barely missed, but he'll probably get in next year if that trend continues. Trevor Hoffman had an amazing career, plenty of seasons that could qualify as a dream card season. You had 1996, you had 1998, you had 1999, you had 2006, any of the 2000 years. Like, he was an absolute stud in the bullpen, and any of these years could work. But for me, I decided to go with 1998. In 1998, Trevor Hoffman had a 1.48 ERA in 73 innings pitched. He saved 53 games and struck out 86 batters. He had one blown save that year, so he went 53 for 54 on saves. That's a pretty freaking good ratio if you ask me. He also had a whip of .84. He was an all-star. He finished 7th place in the MVP running, and he was the Cy Young runner-up, finishing behind Tom Glavine of the Atlanta Braves. Trevor Hoffman definitely deserves a card. He'd be better than that 98 Joe Nathan. He'd be just as good as 99 Kimbrel, better than that, honestly. Like, he is absolutely a friggin' stud. Definitely deserves a card. I think he's getting a 99 overall. Maybe a 98. I don't know. It could go either way. If you're going to give Kimbrel 99, though, you got to give one of the greatest closers a 99. So I'm going to say 99 overall. 1998 Trevor Hoffman is the dream card for this week. Next up, let's talk about one of the most requested players overall in this entire dream card series. Every video he is getting suggestion after suggestion after suggestion. Just can't see his name go away in the comments. He is an absolute stud. Definitely deserving of the Hall of Fame. Definitely one of the greatest catchers to ever play the game. That is Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. I remember playing old baseball games like MVP Baseball 2005 and MVP Baseball 2004. Pudge Rodriguez was a friggin' stud, dude. He was such a good player. I would always put him as a catcher. If I wanted to start a franchise with the Angels, I would always find a way to trade for Pudge Rodriguez. That was his Detroit years, but earlier in his Texas years, he was even better. He went to the All-Star game 10 years in a row with the Texas Rangers. He also won 10 straight Gold Glove awards at catcher, and from 1994 to 1999, he got a Silver Slugger in each of those years. So the season I decided to go with definitely would be in his Texas prime days. I'm gonna have to go with 1999. This was his MVP season. He was one of the best players in the American League, could not be stopped. He was a force behind the plate, one of the best defensive catchers as well. He hit .332 with 35 home runs, and 113 RBIs. He even stole 25 bases, so he was pretty quick. But out of all of his seasons, this is the only 30 home run season and the only 100 RBI season. And this should definitely be a card in MLB The Show 17. Now that he's even in the Hall of Fame, he's even more deserving. Come on, if he gets in the Hall of Fame, he deserves a freaking card in a video game. Now this card would be like a 97 to a 98 in my mind if it was any other position other than catcher. The fact that it's catcher, where there's not that many great catchers in MLB The Show, there are a few really good catchers in there, but it's probably, besides second base, probably the weakest position in MLB The Show, so I am definitely going to give this card a 99. Pudge Rodriguez, Hall of Famer, one of the best defensive catchers of all time, great offensive season in 99, definitely a 99 overall card. Last but not least, the next Hall of Famer that has been inducted this season. We all know who I'm talking about. This card was suggested more heavily this week, probably considering he just got in the Hall, but I am talking about Tim Raines. Tim Raines had a very solid career. He played with Montreal, he played with the White Sox, he played a little bit with the Yankees. In my personal opinion, I honestly think Trevor Hoffman should have made it in over Tim Raines. I'm not totally 100% sold that Tim Raines is a Hall of Famer right then and now, but that's just my personal opinion. It's totally okay if you guys disagree with me. But let's talk about one of his best seasons in the major leagues. I was really struggling choosing between 1983 and 1986. They're both really good seasons and you can honestly choose either one, but at the end of the day I went with 1986. 1983 was really appealing because he had 11 home runs, 71 RBIs, more in both of those categories than 1986. He also had 90 stolen bases that year. Dude, this would be a crazy bunt cheese card. But he hit 298, which is still a pretty good average. You're hitting almost 300. That's still really good. But I decided to go with his Silver Slugger season in 1986. He hit 9 home runs with 62 RBIs. He hit a total of 334 for his batting average. Way better than his 83 season. He also got more hits in less games played in 86 than 83. He still stole 70 bases, and he had a higher on-base percentage. He was an all-star both of these seasons, so like I said, guys, you could really pick or choose which season you want. It really doesn't matter. I don't think either of these seasons are going to be 99 overalls. I don't think he really is a 99 overall card. Maybe a 94, maybe a 95. Like I said, totally okay if you guys disagree with me and you want to see him be like a 97 or something. Just let me know why, and we can have a healthy discussion about it. But personally, I don't see him being anything over a 95. I'll give him a little bit of like a grace room, but I don't see him being anything over a 95. He's definitely like a borderline diamond for me. I just really hope that this card, if it gets implemented in the game, is not going to be a freaking bunt cheese card. Let's just hope that bunt cheese is fixed in MLB The Show 17. So there you guys have it. Those are the cards for this week. We talked about Trevor Hoffman, Pudge Rodriguez, and Tim Raines. I do want to shout out somebody, Paul Sporer. You guys may know him from the Twitch side of things. He's a very big Twitch streamer. He's a writer for Baseball for Fangraphs. He actually made a video on his YouTube channel where he made cards, like he created the players Pudge Rodriguez and Tim Raines in MLB 16, kind of showcasing what their cards would be like. I'm going to link that video down in the description. It was a very interesting video. I really like the work he put into it, so shout out to you, Sporer. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you leave your comments for next week's Dream Cards video. We're probably not going to do like another theme like this week. This week I just wanted to celebrate the Hall of Fame inductees, so I wanted to give them, you know, their little moment of fame, I guess. Yeah, you get my moment of fame in a YouTube video, not your actual Hall of Fame plaque. So yeah, don't get too excited there, Pudge. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button down underneath this video. Make sure you guys subscribe so you never miss any episodes of MLB The Show. And guys, that's all I have for you today, so I hope you enjoyed, and until the next video, I will see you later.